Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and today I brought you an Open Great League team with double Ghost Daddies, Skarmory in the lead and Annihilape and Trevenant at the back. As you can see it in the screen, double Ghost ABB, and I wanted to use Trevenant because Trevenant still can be meta for the next season. Since there are a lot of change for the next season, the game is basically going to be like another game, and Trevenant is going to be good because another season it's going to be buff for the fast move called Rollout, and a lot of Pokemons like Licky and Dunsparce are going to use Rollout, and there are going to be less Talonflames and Charizards, I believe. Because of that, well, there are going to be few, but not like there are going to be like a lot of Skeletors and Talonflames, right? Both in Ultra League and Great League. So Grass can be meta, not only Trevenant, Grass can be meta, and Shadow Claw is not nerfed, right? Astonish got buffed, and fast moves like Sucker Punch got buffed, but Shadow Claw didn't get nerfed, so it is as it is. So it is still a strong move, and Trevenant's got strong move sets, so Trevenant can be good for next season as well. And these days, I mean, the remaining days of this season can be probably the last days where Annihilape and Skarmory are going to be meta, because counter is nerfed for Annihilape. And talking about Skarmory, Steel Wing is nerfed and Sky Attack is nerfed. Well, Sky Attack is buffed in terms of, I guess, damage from Sky Attack, but it is gonna take more time to load Sky Attack, so that is a nerf from my side. So that's a huge nerf for Skarmory. And yep, Trevenant is still going to be good in next season, so that is why I use Trevenant in the Open Great League, and I brought you my battles using it. So without any further ado, let's start the battles. And moving on to first battle, it's going to be Quagsire lead. I come in with my Annihilape, and there we go. They bring their Skarmory. This team is going to be fast outcome team. Just ABB and neutral lead swap, bad lead swap. Neutral, you can stay in a lot of them. And yeah, it is going to be quick results, right? So this is going to be 10 to 12 battles in this video, and it is, I guess, going to finish in just 10 minutes. I guess 11 or 12 minutes, yeah. So I just shield here. They bring in Skarmory against my Annihilape, and no, my friend, Skarmory is not an Annihilape counter, but there you go. I throw the Night Slash now, and they don't shield it because they know I'll get to another one. And they bring in their Annihilape. Oh, they bring their Annihilape. This means this is a shield for sure. The Shadow Ball, right? So they will counter us down. So I'm gonna come in with my Skarmory. I'm not coming with my Trevenant, definitely, and let them throw the energy here. And I will be guessing like they will try to catch, but they didn't try to catch. I just throw the Sky Attack here. I didn't throw the Brave Bird because Sky Attack is going to be enough. And it's only the Quagsire, so it is already over for my opponent here. As I said, this is going to be the fast output, fast result team. Double Ghost. And let's go for the another battle. It's going to be Charjabug. Now, team is weak against Charjabug, right? Counter from Annihilape is resisted. Skarmory loses against Charjabug. And Trevenant versus Charjabug is a neutral scenario, actually. Yep, it is a neutral scenario. And it's now Clodsire against my Trevenant. I just threw the Shadow Ball because Clodsire is so bulky and they don't shield up first move. And now from here I can just go for the Seed Bombs and put shield pressure, and either win the switcher or win the shield advantage here. Now one move I can definitely tank, since I know they are running this Sludge Bomb, and I was like guessing Sludge Bomb and Earthquake. So another move, it is a CMP against this guy. Now let's see if they decide to shield it or not, and they decided to let it go. So we're even in shields. I managed to like flip the switch here, but look at my crazy gameplay. I come in with my Skarmory and let them hit Discharge against my Skarmory. This is going to be crazy gameplay. This is crazy gameplay. And they're just farming, and I throw the Brave Bird here. I actually throw the Brave Bird. I wanted that shield desperately. And now I come in with my Annihilape, and they throw the energy. Now I'm gonna let the first one go, and I'm actually gonna call it. This one be the X-Scissor, not the Discharge. And they try to bait me, and they had a Quagsire at the back. Now this is running Aqua Tail because they threw right away in 4 Mud Shots. Now let's see, I can tank 1 Aqua Tail, and just before, like, ICMP in the next Aqua Tail, and then throw the Shadow Ball here. This is gonna be enough to knock this guy out. And now I can reach to my Shadow Ball before they farm me down, and they cannot really throw the energy, or I'll reach to the Shadow Ball. And you know what? The Shadow Ball is enough to knock them out so badly. We managed to win the game. That was GG. And another game, it's gonna be Shadow Dragonite. I definitely want to stay here. And they bring in the Registeel. Boom. That's a good one for me. Now, I can tank one Zap Cannon. I know that, so I never shield a Zap Cannon from Registeel. And even though this debuffs our attack, I'm gonna farm a lot of energy and throw the Shadow Ball. Now, even though this is debuff, this does quite a lot. Look at that. And I throw the Night Slash against the Shadow Dragonair. I thought I couldn't reach to the Shadow Ball there and throw the Night Slash. They actually shield it. Alright, and there was a boost. And boost didn't get waste, but I did one counter there. Right, so I win the switch and I win the shield advantage as well. So, and they had a Lantern at the back, so it's like over for my opponent. There's nothing my opponent can do. So there we go. Nidoqueen in the another game. That's what I said. Like, this is very alignment based game until now, but they are changing the switch timer, the switch clock from 60 seconds to 50 seconds. Now that can be huge because I've already said you in the previous video that in 60 seconds it can be 4 charge moves total, you and your opponent. But in 50 seconds it can be like 3 charge moves. But if it's like Aqua Tail and Mud Bombs in both sides, it can still be 4. But it is gonna change quite a lot. And in this game, my opponent, I guess they kind of lagged, so I just take the victory here. I just cut that match. And in another game, it's gonna be Guzzlord against my Skarmory. Alright, resisted Dragon Tails, and they are still staying. So I need to stay here because I got Trevenant at the back who can do nothing against this Guzzlord. So they bring in their Skarmory. Alright, I bring in my Annihilape now. Annihilape can win against Skarmory, even though Skarmory is going to be the flyer. And everybody knows that. We just need to put in some shields here, right? So what I do here is I just throw the Night Slash. I try to bait here, and let's see if they decide to shield. And yep, they decide to shield it. Now from here, it's only going to be Night Slash. I don't need to build up to the Shadow Ball. Well, I actually build up to the Shadow Ball. But from here, it's only going to be Night Slash plus the counters. So even if they shield, I'm gonna reach to another one. And they know that. That is why they didn't shield there. I got a lot of energy. And they got shields there. I throw the Shadow Ball against this Guzzlord. Unfortunately, we're not running Ice Punch, so let's take full fun of Annihilape. It's not gonna be meta in next season because counter got nerfed. The meta is going to be other fighters, but it can still be like can still be good. We have to check it out, right? Energy generation is decreased. So they throw the Hydro Cannon here. Alright, so I throw the Seed Bomb. And if they shield this, alright, so if they shield this and they don't have the energy, then we just Brave Bird and win here. You could have played a lot differently from my opponent, but they decided for the Hydro Cannon. Or I would have reached the Seed Bomb, but it's fine. And another game, it's going to be fantastically for us. It's going to be Cresselia. Alright, Cresselia. Throw as many Future Sight as you want if you were running Future Sight. Let's see if they're running Moonblast Grass Knot or Future Sight Moonblast or Future Sight Grass Knot. Now we're about to know. That was the first Sky attack from me, and it's gonna be the Future Sight Cresselia. Alright, Future Sight Cresselia, you just threw the Future Sight, so I'm gonna like, okay, they bring in the Steelix. Alright, that's perfect. So they might be running ABB, Cresselia, and Double Weak against Fighter at the back. Let's see what their team is. And what I do is just CMP in the second move here, Shadow Ball. And if they decide to shield, they will definitely win the switch here. They didn't. So they will come in with their Cresselia and throw the energy. I shouldn't throw the Night Slash, but it's okay. Their energy is like, they can do nothing against my Skarmory. So I come in with my... Oh, I come in with my Trevenant actually. Interesting here. Nice. So I shield and it was the Future Sight. If I had come with my Skarmory... Okay, I kind of guessed they had Poliwrath. That is why I came with my Trevenant, I guess. Because I wanted to get ahead on energy with Trevenant. And for the move before they Icy Wind me. So that's what. But you can do either ways. I could have come with my Skarmory, eat the Future Sight with my Skarmory. And then Trevenant would sweep the game. That could be cool. but I remembered that. Okay, I win that anyways. Let's not talk about past. Let's talk about present. This is a present game. It's gonna be Mandibuzz. I want to stay here. We got a fighter and a ghost at the back, and this is a flower and dark, and we got grass as well at the back. So I love to see this. We're gonna let them throw 2 moves here, and then go for the Sky Attack and a Brave Bird. Because I want to let them throw the move before I throw the Brave Bird, because this was Sky Attack and they shielded. That's great for us. Brave Bird lowers our defense, so I want them to throw before me. So now for the Brave Bird, I landed the Brave Bird and I actually CMP'd in the Aerial Ace here. This is going to be Aerial Ace, which is going to knock us out from that range. And this is in a counter down range, so I can counter down this Mandibuzz. Now, alright, they got a Lantern. So you can either do either ways here. Try to catch the Surf or just shield and build a lot of energy. Now we still got 2 shields, right? So we can just go for the there we go again. We can shield and go, wow, build a wild amount of energy, and then for the Shadow Ball, take this Lantern out. Then we'll still have energy for whatever at the back. And this is going to be enough, and let's see what they've got at the back. So it was the Venusaur, and there you go. GG's. Overall ready for my opponent. And I cast the Frenzy Plant in my Trevenant. It's fine, it's a GG, and they surrender. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be Toxapex. Alright, Toxapex. So Toxapex against Skarmory. I've seen a lot of Toxapex stay even against Skarmory. They can just do his brine, right? And which just doesn't do that much damage. So I can tank multiple of those and build a lot of energy, then go for the move here. And I go for the Sky Attack first. Again, they throw the energy, I let them throw the energy, then throw the Brave Bird. That's what I like to do here. Now I throw the Brave Bird here. Let's see what they decide to do. And they shield the Brave Bird, and before we reach the Brave Bird, they throw the energy, so I want to throw the Brave Bird. And let's see if they decide to go double shield down, and I now go for the move here. Let's see what they decide to do. And they double shield. Alright, so I come in with my Trevenant, and I don't mind them throwing the move here. I don't mind them throwing the move. This is just going to be the brine. And yeah, that is what's going to be. And they let us farm them all the way down. Oh, do they do that? Yep. They let us farm them all the way down. And it's going to be the Medicham. Alright, so they're running Medicham. And next season, Medicham can be used using Psycho Cut. Not the counter. And it's going to be Bastiodon, so it's over for my opponent. We can just come in with our Annihilape, the Annihilator. And they just surrender. GG's. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be Sandslash. Okay, you might be wondering what do we do against Sandslash elites, right? So here we go. It's kind of tough against Sandslash. We can just tank the move here. And then for the Brave Bird, and let's see what they decide to do. Now, okay, they don't shield there. When I come in with my Trevenant, this is a wild kind of play here. I could have come here with my Annihilape or stayed in with Skarmory. That would be a much better play. And I tanked the Ice Punch. Wow, and there's go. I have a move ready, and what was that? I messed it up there. I don't know. I think I clicked there, but there we go. I quit there. I surrender. And another game is gonna be Dugong, which is very good lead for us. And let's see what they've got at the back. Now it's gonna be just the Icy Winds, and I'm gonna build up to a lot of energy and then throw the Sky Attack first, just before the Icy Wind me the second time. And they shield it. Alright, they shield it, which is kind of good for us. Now another Icy Wind is not gonna do that much of damage, so I don't shield. And just throw the Brave Bird here. And let's see what they decide to do. Now a lot of Dugong leads have answer against Annihilape, right? So I come in with Annihilape and then counter them down, and they've got Wigglytuff, which is Wigglytuff is tough for my backline. Shadow Claw, damn. Shadow Claw is resistant. Throw the Seed Bomb here. And they shield the Seed Bomb. We will get to another Seed Bomb, but unfortunately, which is not going to be enough to knock this Wigglytuff out. And I didn't throw the Night Slash there. If I had thrown the Night Slash there, this Wigglytuff would have been out, and they wouldn't have Icy Winded us. So it's going to be Stunfisk. You know why Stunfisk at the back. We still got a shield here. Now we throw the Shadow Ball here. This is going to be the first Shadow Ball. It still does a lot of damage. And we still needed 2 Shadow Balls, even though we were not Icy Winded there, even though we were not debuffed there. So this is going to be the first Mud Bomb. Now, in the second Mud Bomb, I CMP and throw the Shadow Ball here, which is going to be enough to knock this Unova Stunfisk out. We can still survive 2 Charms, and we win the game here. GG's, that was kind of tough. And it's going to be Deoxys in another battle. Alright, Deoxys, you want to throw the Thunderbolt? Then go and throw the Thunderbolt. I think that was kind of a questionable play by me, not shielding this super effective move. I had no intent to shield. I wanted them to throw the energy, and then I came in with my Trevenant. They want to Psycho Boost and go. Alright, that's fine. And it's going to be the Shadow Dragonair. For the Shadow Ball, I can only go for 1 move, so I throw the Shadow Ball here. And I come in with my Skarmory, actually hoping them to throw the energy. And that's what they do. They throw the energy here. I couldn't reach to my Sky Attack. Wouldn't have reached my Sky Attack. So now it's 2 shields Annihilape versus them. There are 3 Pokemon. I shield definitely the Aqua Tail. And just counter them down. And you know what? Just before like 5 counters, I throw the Shadow Ball here. I could have done 1 more counter. I still got 1 shield. And the problem is they had ABA Psychic type Pokemon. And even 1 Shadow Ball is not going to be enough for this tanky Hypno. And we lose this game. And GG's. That is it, guys. I hope you like the content. And yep, I'm excited for the next season. And thank you so much, guys.